Hey guys, I am so excited to chat with you today a little bit about the awesome Idaho Falls Energy Healing Conference. This is known as the after party, right? Where we get to get on and talk about some of the fun things that people experienced. And actually, there were several huge ahas that happened for me, and I can't wait to tell you about them because they were just so huge. But before we do, I'm going to go ahead and bring up my first speaking companion today, who is Denisha Christensen, and we're going to just vibe out for a few minutes and chit chat. So join in the conversation and say hello in the comments and let us know, were you able to attend the Idaho Falls Energy Healing Conference? Were you there? Were you part of it? All right, Denisha, how
Hi.
were you on Saturday?
Yes, it was so fun. Such a fabulous conference. Congratulations.
Oh, well, thank you so much. And congratulations to you too, because you helped make it be really awesome and special as well.
Thank you.
I appreciate that. Okay, so Denisha, I want to ask you, like, was there like one or two experiences that happened to you that you're just like really excited to share about? I'd love to hear.
Let's see. I'm always just super impressed with how organized everything is. You and your team do such a good job of just having a really beautiful flow and really easy
Good.
connections with between the vendors and the speakers and the presenters and like all the different things and moving through there. And it just felt, as a presenter, it felt super great. And I could tell that the attendees just felt really, really good as well. And we're just having the time of their lives.
Thank you. Yeah,
I
it's
Go ahead.
awesome. I appreciate you saying that. That means a lot to me.
Yeah, it was absolutely lovely, and I feel like each event just gets better and better. Like I just love it. I was super impressed with Amy Winsett. I loved connecting with her this time around. It was super fun. She did her presentation, and then she had people lined up at her booth afterwards. Like there was probably
Oh
a
yeah.
good 10 or 15 people lined up to talk with her, to buy her book. I bought her book. I thought she was fabulous. Anyway, yeah, I thought she was absolutely wonderful. And then I also super loved my kitty corner booth buddy this time was, oh shoot, now I'm not remember his name, but he did the dream ring thing.
Oh yeah,
And
Mitch
I
Jorgensen.
Yes, thank you, Mitch. And I we were kind of chatting and like he was telling me about his product and stuff, but I didn't realize until later, like halfway through the day, like he invented that thing.
I
He
know.
invented it. He manufactured like all, like I thought it was like something like the Healy or other things, right? That people are purchasing and then they're selling there. And like, no, he invented this thing himself. And I was like, what in the world? How do you
Yeah.
even do that, first of all? And then we had someone there at the conference that was offering that. I just thought it was fantastic. So
Yeah,
cool.
8 years into the
Oh
production, the
God.
research. I mean, they've had, like, several different prototypes. I know when I
Mhm.
interviewed him and I was asking him questions, I was floored. I'm like, "Dude, you like, to me, you're, like, pretty brilliant, actually."
Yeah,
And
isn't
my
it
husband went to
wonderful?
his class and was also, like, so excited. He's like, "We're buying one of those, right?" I'm like, "Yes, we're getting."
So did you get one?
So the manufacturing process
Oh,
isn't
that's right.
done for,
Until the
quite yet,
fall.
but
That's right.
he has like all these things on his website, like quizzes and questionnaires, and even really fun things like, what kind of a dream character are you? And
Cool.
he gave out like literally so many dream journals just to support
Yeah.
people in their dream
Yep.
journey. So yeah,
Yep.
I thought
Yep.
he's
I
cool.
thought that was super cool. So those are probably my two new people that I connect with it that I thought were just super fantastic that I loved.
Yeah, that's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing. I love hearing that as well. Okay, now as far as like vendors overall, what was your like kind of perception or feeling from the people that were there? Because I mean, it was like Mother's Day weekend, and we did have
No.
hundreds of people show up for this event. Tell me
Yeah.
kind of like what your general like feeling was there.
Oh, I just felt like it was fabulous. Just super, very love filled and just a really open, beautiful vibe of people that were there to learn and to grow and to accept. In my class, I just felt like I had a full class and everybody in there was so engaged and so ready for, it was the best way to describe it feels like momentum. Like there was just this beautiful momentum that people were like we're ready for this next wave. And I felt that way like across the board with people that I have worked with and people who are like new people coming to me, that they're just like, I feel like there's something more, and I want whatever it is. I want that forward, like this forward momentum piece that is just everybody is feeling. There's big things coming, and the people that are ready to be a part of it and ready to be blessed by it and have their lives completely changed.
Yeah, that's exciting. Well, Braxy went in your class and took this cute little video. And I was like, dang, there's a ton of people in there. And everybody's like up and moving. You guys are
Yeah,
shaking your hips
yeah,
around
it
and
was
belly
so
dancing.
fun.
I thought it was fantastic. I was like, that was why, because I was teaching, I think at the same time, but like in the room next to you.
Oh,
And
uh-huh.
there was like laughter and fun. Like you guys were having your life in there. It
We
was
were,
awesome.
it was like my husband later is like, how did it go? And I'm like, we were laughing, we were dancing, we were crying, we were like, our minds were blown. I'm like, it was amazing. It was so
Yeah,
fun.
that
And
is
then I get done teaching, and I'm just like, I literally just got go in the bathroom. Or this time I went into my hotel room because I was just at home, and I was like, God, like this is my life. I get to do this. Like, thank you so much for this amazing life that I get to live. I'm just so grateful and feel so blessed.
That is so awesome. Well, I know you have a gift for everybody that you wanted to also share here at the after party. Why don't
Yes.
you go ahead and tell us about that? I'm going to go ahead and share the link, but I'll let you describe it and explain it.
Perfect. So this link that you're going to be showing, it's for a free course. It's essentially the presentation that I gave at the conference that I've pre-recorded, because I know that not, there's people that bought tickets and didn't end up being able to attend at all. A lot of, just stuff that happens, and people that were in the class that were like, whoa, I need a recap, or, whatever thing. So I have a link there for the free course for you to watch and listen to and be able to get all the tools and resources that I use there. And then I just realized that I need to drop this other link for you, because we decided to, as a bonus, because at the end of it, I was like, I feel like there's another piece that I hadn't incorporated yet. And so for the first time, we're offering free 30-minute connection calls to everybody that came to the conference. Or
Wow.
even if you got a ticket but weren't able to show up, we're doing a free call where you can share with me what you're looking for and what you're wanting to get
Oh,
out. Like, we talk about like this next level, this next step of progression, and I can help you with the music and movement, vibration and frequency part of it,
oh.
and give you some really beautiful tools and resources for how to move forward and receive that. So I'll bring that link, and I'll look for that link in just 1 second and send that.
Okay, that's fabulous. Thank you so
But yeah,
much.
you're so welcome.
Yeah, that was so cool. It was such a nice day. I had some people say, I didn't end up coming because I decided to plant my garden. And I was like, it's really good. You were like
Like,
having
I
high
get it.
vibe connections with the earth that day,
Yeah,
so it's
it
all
was
good.
lovely.
But
It was lovely.
it was it's been an incredible opportunity actually to go to Idaho Falls over the last 10 years. We've done at least one show every single year minus 2020, of course.
Mhm.
But then there were some years that we actually came twice. We decided to go ahead and make it an annual event there in Idaho Falls because we started coming to Pocatello at Idaho State University every fall. So we will be in Pocatello there again at Idaho State University. Our dates are now totally set. It's September 28th. So if you are close enough to Idaho Falls, you're probably close enough to still come to Pocatello. And we still are like getting some of the details finalized for that, but we're really, really close to being able to announce even more details. So, hopefully we'll be able to get you to come there too for the people who weren't able to experience your class in person, because I know
I
that's
would love that. I would love that. You guys are amazing. Like, you are just so, like, you're nonstop. But you have a team to help you to do it. And so it's just beautiful to see that working in feminine energy where it's not too overwhelming for any one person, and just being able to grow and give and reach the people where they're at. I think it's just amazing, Tammy. So cool.
yeah, it's been really beautiful. I had somebody came up to me at the Idaho Falls conference and she said, "Here, I just wanted to show
Yes,
you."
I
She
got
said,
one too.
"That's awesome." She said, "This is made of cement." She said, "But it's the vibration and the intention behind it." And I'm like, "Dude,
Yeah,
I love it." So
I know.
I have it sitting right here on my desk, and It's just been fantastic. All right. Anything else you want to follow up with
He
before we
gave
wrap
me
up?
one too. I have it in my crystal box now as one of my beloved crystals. That was beautiful.
That's good.
I just dropped that link there in
Oh,
the private chat for you and me. If you want to post that on there, you can go ahead. People, if you're those of you who are watching, you can click that link and have a complimentary 30-minute
that's nice.
consultation chat with me where I can teach you how to use. I give you a specific piece. We tune into your chakras and I give you a specific piece for that particular chakra. I give you a song and the movement to go with it so that you're using the power of the vibration and frequency. So super love to connect with those who are listening and watching that. And what
That's
else?
very cool.
Yeah, you're welcome. Anything?
That's very nice.
I'm trying to think if there's anything else that really stood out to me. It was just beautiful. The vendors, the people, the attendees. It was just a lovely, lovely event.
Thank you
Super
so
impressed.
much.
Super impressed.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. And I actually, after the event, went to both of my grandma's graves. Both
Oh,
of my grandmas, in fact, one of my great grandmothers also is buried near. One's in Rigby, and then the other two are in Shelley. But I got to experience some really cool things on Mother's Day, the following day. So I was really grateful for that. Met a second cousin that I didn't even know I had. We had hit it off at the VIP night. And
cool.
we were just chit-chatting and and I'm just like, dude, I should get your number. Like, I just had so much fun talking to her. And then sure enough, the next day I was in my class and she was on the front row. And I introduced my dad because my dad's from Idaho Falls also.
I
And
met your dad and heard his story. I was like, why are you not speaking at these conferences, sir? He's like, oh, and I was like, no, for real. You need to be sharing your story.
He actually did ask me. He said, do you think I could speak sometime? So we're going to line him up to teach
Yeah,
a class
I'm so glad. I'm so glad.
yeah.
He has an
Yeah.
amazing story to tell.
Yeah, it's pretty amazing. Today is May 15th, and my sobriety from meth, myself, my own personal clean from meth date is May 20th. So
Oh,
May 20th is in 5 days, and it's 26 years for me. It's
wow.
25 years for my dad as of July of this year. So very exciting
Wow.
stuff.
That's incredible.
Um,
Congratulations.
Thanks. I don't know. I used to be really embarrassed and I didn't talk about it for years and years.
Mm.
And then someone said, I think you should actually talk about it because it's not like everybody's done meth, right?
Mhm.
But chances of someone knowing a family member or a friend or someone that they care about in addiction, um, that those chances are higher. And so if it gives even one person hope, then it's worth it. So that's the
Well,
only
and someone else's struggle might not be meth, but it'll be something else. And for them to see, oh my gosh, if she could go from that to here, because people look at you like, I would have never guessed that. Like to me, you just look like this beautiful, whole, aligned, connected, like fully amazing woman. And I would have never known that you had gone through something that challenging and that big of a shift. So that's a powerful, powerful story.
Thank you.
Give a lot
It
of people
did
hope.
almost actually take me down, and I'm really grateful it didn't. One of the things that actually helped me to overcome that, just kind of side tangent here, was I moved to New York City. I actually jumped on a Greyhound bus from Ogden, Utah, and moved to Queens, New York. I worked as a receptionist in downtown Manhattan at One Penn Plaza. So I
Wow.
got in the subway every day and, for 30 minutes. Then I actually moved to on the other side of Brooklyn at one point as well. But while I was there, my grandmother sent me the book called Feelings Buried Alive Never Die.
Mm,
And I read
so
that book
good.
and it's a powerful book, and it really helped me a lot. It's mostly designed for Christians,
Mm.
but there's other books that are more universal, but that was the book at the time that taught me that my thoughts actually impacted my life because I didn't know that. I always thought I was a victim of my circumstance up until that point. So I actually believe that one thing that I learned from the book helped me so much to be able to get clean. Like, wait, you mean what I think makes a difference? I didn't know that, so it's pretty powerful stuff. And
Amazing.
really grateful to my grandma. I got to go and express my gratitude to her on
Oh,
Sunday after the conference. It was really
love that.
to be able
I
to do
love
it.
that. Thank you for sharing that with us. That's amazing.
Yeah, it really actually it makes me feel a ton of compassion, probably different perspectives. When I look at people, no matter what, like everyone is the same, like we're all super worthy of love, super worthy of hope, every single person. no matter what, has a chance at having a fantastic life. So yeah, it's deeply meaningful to me. So thank you for letting me share. I wasn't planning on sharing that, but
This is beautiful. Thank you for sharing.
yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and put your links up one more time. I'm going to go ahead and because a few people did join our live broadcast, and also just to recap on for the people who are watching the replay, tell us one more time what these links are all about.
So this link that has up right now is the information about my Dancer program. It's a brand new program that we just launched this year where you use the power of vibration and frequency to change we go through each of the different chakras and you receive healing and alignment. It's belly dance based, so it's a little unconventional, but so powerful. This was the piece that finally brought everything into alignment and brought about the change for me. So that's the one that you have up right now, is information about that specific class. We've had people join from the Facebook Live link before, so it's super fun.
Yeah.
This next one is the free course where you can get a recording of the presentation that I gave. It's not a recording of the presentation, but it's me teaching the same information that I taught in the conference. So if you weren't able to attend, or if you're like, I need this stuff again, I need a recap, this is there for you. And then the third link that you're going to put up here right now, this is for our bonus offer that we're offering, a 30-minute connection call to everybody that had the ticket for the conference, whether you attended or not, where we can, it's going to be a mini session with me. The mini sessions that I charged $44 for at the conference, you get one for free.
Wow.
That we'll do over Zoom to tune into your chakras. And I come away with giving you a song and a movement and some direction for moving forward. Great.
Yeah, that's awesome. Okay, so now I have a question about that, because typically, these stay online. We don't like delete this after 30 days or anything. So do you have an expiration date on that?
We have it set to go through the end of May, so they'll want to act quickly.
Okay, that's awesome. Thank you so much. That's so
You're
generous of
welcome.
you.
Thank
Okay,
you.
well, we'll go ahead and see you next time. Do you want to tell us about what's going to be happening for the upcoming big summer conference?
Oh my gosh,
we're going to be
so
there too.
excited. Yes, so excited for that one. I've been as an attendee before, and so I know how huge it is.
Yeah, it's
so just super excited to be a part of that, and it's going to be incredible. Like I said, I feel like your conferences just get better and better every time, so this is going to be amazing. And you've got 10 years. This is your 10-year anniversary with it, right?
Yes, I am so excited. That is absolutely amazing. I appreciate you so much. Now the details for the upcoming Summer Energy Healing Conference, for those of you who are interested, you can go ahead and click right on the link there. It's all provided there for you, and we'll hopefully see you there. If you do need tickets, just be sure to reach out to us. Let us know. Of course, if you can afford a ticket, they are on sale right now through the end of May for the Mother's Day sale. But if you can't get a ticket, go ahead and grab one. But if the financial, what's going on right now, if it would support you to have a scholarship ticket, please go ahead and send me an email directly at this email address, tammy@hopehavenevents.com, and we can get you all set up to be able to attend. This is a 2-day event, June 28th and 29th. And just to kind of give you an idea, this last conference, we had about 30 vendor spaces. This one will have about 150.
What?
We're talking about 5 times, not 10, but 5 times.
Where are you going to put everybody?
It's in a giant hall.
Okay.
Huge hall, and then our classes are actually individual rooms that are carpeted, and they're nice. And they're individual and everything like that. But let's see, do you know what times you're speaking at?
I think they're like early afternoon on Saturday, or on Friday and on Saturday. I'm speaking twice, so super excited.
Yeah, that's awesome. So I love that you're speaking twice. That's beautiful. I'm going to go ahead and drop the link one more time for people who might not have seen that in the past, and they'd like to go ahead and check out who we already have signed up as a speaker. We've got quite a few different speakers that we're still adding. So be sure to check that back often, and it's going to be a lot of fun. All right. Thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure. Thanks for having me. Have a great day. Bye, everybody.
Absolutely. Okay, see you. Bye.